Hmm. Hello and welcome back to Starfield. We're in the Shattered Space DLC and we're working on our quests, and right now to align houses, and we're at one of the houses, which I'm not sure which it is, but we're going to enter in this building and see what's going on, what we need to help them with. The keep. Alright, so we're going to navigate somewhere. Hello. Armory looks
Idle
like...
hands and minds are where heresy is sown.
That's great. Let's go up, I guess. Through here, maybe? That's a negative. This is just the bathroom. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can find our way around. Here's some stairs. More stairs. I guess we're going to command.
This is foolish, Victor. The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city. Your inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Nothing
Victoria
like
is right. I know you're angry,
eavesdropping.
but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters? This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turns his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system.
Oh.
The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Bethal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
Oh boy.
I will do as I please as head of this house.
Oh dear. Okay. Family argument. Nice. Alright, let's head in. Excuse me. I hate to interrupt, but I'm here to help.
If you are not a member of House Bethal, you do not belong here.
I was sent by the High Council to get your cooperation.
Another High Council lackey come begging? I told Lovick no more.
Forgive my brother. He has been forgetting his manners of late. Victor, this is Anasco's chosen. You recall Lovick sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised.
Hello.
And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
Sure
You
about
can't
that?
continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this.
Uh-oh.
My nephew Varric has left, and until he returns, Victor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider.
Yeah, I don't see how these situations are connected.
Of course not. You are an outsider. You have no understanding of our house.
I know. You're right, I don't, but I'm here to help, so let me. Oh, I walk the path. I understand Nasco. Yep. Let's do this one. I walk the path and I understand Anasco.
Yes. Quite the conundrum, indeed.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric?
Yes, you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if she's become promised, truly her arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste.
You
Tell
think?
me, Divina, are you well practiced in discretion?
I don't even know what discretion is. Yes, of course. Yeah, we're not gonna extort money.
I hope your word is good as well. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the great serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Why would Varric leave at a time like this?
Because he let his weakness get the better of him. He sees himself as a prisoner in this life. He runs from a duty that others would spend their lives coveting. He is my son. He does not get to choose. He was born to inherit my title, and he knows the punishment for refusing to honor it.
Well, what did Varric do to turn his back on the Great Serpent?
My son denounced the very faith that defines Varun society. He dared to blame Anasco for the state of Dazra. Dared to call our faith in the Great Serpent blind. It is heresy and punishable by death.
And who is Vashti?
I will not speak of her with an outsider, promised or not.
Must be his
Your
wife.
focus is solely on Varric.
Well, killing him sounds extreme.
Of course it would. As someone from the settled systems, you have no concept of what the Great Serpent demands of us. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death.
What does the Ministry of State have to do with it?
Our duty as wardens is to keep the populace tasked and loyal. All must serve, both the Great Serpent and House Varun. No exceptions. Those who refuse must be cleansed to stop the spread of corruption.
Whoa. So how does his death relate to power grid access?
The shame Varric brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent.
Good Lord. And why haven't you dealt with this yourself?
I will not have it known that I declared my own son a heretic and allowed him to escape our grasp. This knowledge weakens the Ministry of State's authority,
Oh, for
something
crying
we
out loud.
cannot risk at this time. This is why my interest turned to a third party, someone outside of the noble houses, but we have yet to determine someone trustworthy enough. Until now.
Well, you could always make an exception to the law.
Exceptions show weakness, and we
Okay.
cannot afford to show weakness at a time like this.
We have done the same for less. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the Ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Varric and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it.
Oh, this guy
Varric
is really...
has a signet ring with House Vithal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
I'll see what I can do.
See that you get it done. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Varric's associates there may know where he went. But keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate.
Well, I'll use my best discretion when the time comes.
See to it you do. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Varric for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do.
If you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it.
We're on a mission right now, Barrett, but I'll get right back to you as soon as I can.
Something is amiss, but I dare not speculate.
Yeah. Okay, let's head to the Herald's
Almost
Rest. Which is over here somewhere. I think it's the hotel. Or whatever they call. Alright, let's go see who we can find to talk to about Varric. I find it interesting, I kind of find it funny that Varric is also the name of a character in the Dragon Age series that I'm playing as well. I find that very amusing. Let's see. I guess we're going in.
Perhaps
here
it
it
is
is.
not so where you are from, but we demand law and order here. Remember that.
Alright, let's head up to the bar.
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed again.
Yep. Thank you for letting me through.
Lot of work to be done.
Excuse me,
But it'll be done.
Egbo.
Oh, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, busy doing what? Sorry to interrupt you, but I need to know where I can find Varric Bethal.
Oh, you just revealed the question of the day. Where is Varric Bethal? The worst thing that can possibly happen happens. And then he disappears.
He's drunk.
I mean, come on. We're supposed to be friends.
Mm-hmm. Well, a good friend doesn't abandon someone in their time of need.
That's what I thought. You'd think B would at least be commiserating with me. But I'm suddenly too drunk to deal with. Some friend she is. All she cares about is Varric.
Okay, who is P?
Huh? Oh, B's a friend. Or maybe was a friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Me, B, and Varric makes 3. Figured we were friends till the end.
I guess that's not. Perhaps she's just processing in her own way.
And I guess I am too. I just want Varric to show up so things can get back to normal. Whatever that is.
Okay. Well, can you pull yourself together and dig deep? He must have mentioned something.
No, I can't. Tane. He mentioned talking to Tane one day about getting
okay.
off-world. Seeing the settled systems.
Tane.
We never thought he was serious, and even if he wasn't... Tane still might know something.
Okay. That's a good start. I will try to find Tane.
Your best bet is just sticking around. Tane's a regular. I'm sure he'll be by any minute if you just want to take a seat.
Well, thank you, drunk dude. Okay, so we're waiting for Tane.
I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships soon.
Sure. Where are you?
I don't
Tane?
need any free drinks from you.
Bianca. Is that B? Oh, there's Tane. Hello, Tane.
Another day in Dazra. Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently?
Should I do that? Yeah, that's me.
Impressive. Since these people really aren't into strangers, especially in times like these. I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing.
How'd you end up here?
You could say I'm like a specialized delivery service. Moving stuff back and forth between Dazra and the settled systems.
I see.
Just so happens I got a lot of time on my hands since Dazra went to hell and I lost my ship.
I'm
And let
sorry
me
to
tell
hear
you,
that.
I thought things were grim before. Whatever that incident was, this whole planet's gonna need therapy.
I hear ya. Well, you know, you're not promised and they speak to you?
I guess when you're part of the supply chain, they make a few exceptions. There's not a lot of people in the import-export business when it comes to Dazra, and they aim to keep it that way. But believe me, it wasn't any short amount of time before they let me roam these streets.
Well, it's nice to see a fellow outsider around here.
Tell me about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention.
I don't get it either, but here we are.
Yep, that's how I feel most days since I got stuck here. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for?
I like your help in finding Varric.
Beric Vathal, huh? That's no small name around here.
Right?
Well, I guess that depends, diviner. Who wants to know?
I do.
Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Vathal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since.
Really?
Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent. And I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day.
The shakedown.
So if you're feeling generous, maybe we can help each other out.
Sure, what do you want? Here you go.
Nice to see we operate on the same wavelength. I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him.
Okay.
So you just say the word and we're off to the races.
You have a tracker on Varric?
You make it sound creepy. But yeah,
It is creepy.
for emergencies.
And the Highlands, where's that?
Highlands region is the northwest side of Dazra. Pretty good area if you don't want to be easily found.
You're coming with?
Yep. When it comes to my stuff, it's like a package deal. I'm not just gonna hand off valuable tech to some stranger.
Alright, well, let's go.
After you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him. Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
Alright. Well, let's go. West is... let's see, probably this direction, huh? Keep. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, I forgot. You have to activate the dumb... not the dumb. You have to activate it. Wow.
Alright, let's get this baby purring. She's got a limited range, so just keep heading northwest of Dazra until we pick something up.
Okay. So let's head out, excuse me, and see if we can find that son. What's his name? Varric is who we're looking for.
That's one loose trigger finger. Let's get this over with.
Whoops.
I think that was all of it.
I have something for you.
Thanks, Barrett. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? 571 meters. Are we going in this direction? 42. Okay, I think we're heading in the right direction. Hard to be sure. Alright, let's see if we can get over there. Pain in the butt to find him. Took longer than expected. Alright, I guess we're getting closer. Ah, he's in a cave? Looks like he's around here somewhere. Oh, we seem to be going backwards. Oh, hello. 52. I'm betting this is it. The abandoned camp. Okay. Let's see what we can find.
I don't like this. The camp's empty, but all there now isn't the best time. But I need to talk with you later.
Yep, we'll do that in a minute, Barrett. Oh, what's here? Bloodstain. This bloodstain is large, but it's hard to tell how much blood was lost. There's no body, so the victim may still be alive. Let's continue to look around. Barrett, do you see anything? Deck of cards. Oh, I see a thingamabopper. That's the tracker. Engineering. This is the tracking device that Tane gave Varric. Tane turned off the ping when you arrived. If Varric left the tracker here, he left in a hurry. Well, it's useless now, but you salvaged some materials. Varric's log entry. 1. I've done it. I've left. My father is furious. I've never seen him so angry. I always figured he knew this day was coming, but perhaps he's just that delusional. This proves he'd never see things my way, that I made the right decision, but my mind still bombards me with questions. Did I act too quickly? What about Victoria and Luther? What about Eggy and Bee? What will my father do now? My only hope is for sleep at this point. Is that exhaustion will simply take me. My only hope for sleep at this point. Okay. that exhaustion will simply take me. Okay. Didn't make quite much sense. So we're going to still look for him, or?
It's hard to reconcile the beauty of this view with the destruction below it. But
It is very
damn,
pretty.
what a sight. Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
Alright, let's see if I can navigate my way.
I'm all ears.
Anything up here? Nope, just Am I still looking?
It's
You
not the fall
factor in
that
the
kills.
local gravity
It's the
before doing
decision
that?
to follow it.
Alright, so am I still looking for something? Examine the clinging camp. Thought I saw as much as I could. Ah. Oh, Dirk's camp. As expected, I didn't sleep well last night. At least this morning I can turn to my camp and think what to do next. Planning ahead certainly paid off. I've been slowly building up this area ever since Tane and I first discussed plans to get me off Barunka. I figured I'd need a safe place if I had to leave unexpectedly and lay low. I have the tracking device he gave me, so I can only hope he puts two and two together. In the meantime, I'm hoping to distract my mind by organizing my new temporary home here. Who knows how long it might be before Tane finds me. Okay, so there must be another log somewhere. Anything. Yeah, still says to examine the camp. So there must be another log somewhere. Over here already. Guess we didn't really check over here. Oh, footprints. Scavenging. The footprints are sporadic, but the tread tells you they're only from one person. The final prints head west. Beric must have fled camp after putting up a small fight. Okay, oh, it's over here. Vortex spawn. Xenobiologist. This creature's elongated body and strange protrusions make it seem alien compared to the typical fauna of Burunkai. The body itself looks to be an amalgamation of parts. Human-like appendages, exposed bone and muscle, and multiple eyes, or at least eye-like features. While feeling along the body, you find something.
What the hell is that?
Well, that ought to do it.
Call that something else. Either way, it's old hat.
Come on. Oh my gosh, he's super annoying. Oh.
I can handle this.
Oh boy, super duper annoying. First cut in the scenery. Did I get one? Where's the other one?
Still in one piece.
Yeah. Holy cow, that was annoying. Are they around here anywhere? No, I don't see. Okay. Alright, I guess we're talking to Tang. I had to change up my armor, trying to see if I can survive.
All my years and all the planets I've been on. Never gonna get used to those things.
I think they're connected to the Skilled Citadel experiment.
Sure looks like it. Damn Mouse Baron. Wiping out half their city and bringing in horrors like these. At least I don't see a body around here, so I hope that means Varric's alive. You find anything?
Well, bloodstain footprints. Well, I think he fought those creatures and lived.
Glad the kid had it in him. Only wish he could have killed them before we got here. Well, what's next? Varric must have fled in a hurry since his tracker's still here. So guess the rest is up to us.
We could try to pick up his trail at the base of the camp.
You got it. If he's bleeding, there's bound to be something.
Yep.
Let's head back down and see what we can find. And by we, I mean you.
Thanks. Alright. Alright, let me heal up. And I'm not sure I like that equipment. I guess it'll work for now. Alright. Since I need to figure out how to upgrade my skill sets so I have more armor on me. This is definitely harder to do when you're a little low level. When you're 72 and you're, what am I, 55? Alright, guess we're going down here. Okay, let's see if we can wrap up this, find this kid, or man. Alright, examine footprints. Footprints here are less sporadic, and you can tell that someone rested here then headed to the northwest. Okay. Guess we're heading down this way, maybe? Or is there more to it? Search northwest. Alright, I guess we're heading around. It's gonna be a long episode. Oh, What's up here? Oh, this is a farm? Arena's farm. Question farmers, okay.
That's
Hi.
far enough, strangers. You want to tell me what you're doing on my property uninvited?
We're looking for an injured young man that may have passed through here.
Through here? You realize you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, he's injured and we're worried about him.
I can understand that, but I can't help you. The only people here are my partner Zen and our daughter Mila.
Really?
No one comes around here. We're isolated, and that's the way we like it.
Mm-hmm. His injuries may need special treatment. Please.
All right, fine.
Irina, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Zen, yes, I know quite well. Never mind my partner, they're just overly cautious. As I said, we're isolated out here. We keep to ourselves.
Okay. Well, show me where.
But we did aid an injured young man a few days ago.
Okay.
That's gotta be Varric.
It's too coincidental. It must have been him.
Okay. Can you tell me where he went?
We sent him north. There's a long abandoned growth farm we felt he could make use of.
Okay.
He claimed he lost everything in the incident that swallowed half of Dazra. He wanted to start a new life. We even gave him 2 of our own growths to get started.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help.
You're welcome, and safe travels. If you find him, give him our regards.
Okay, so now we're off to find the farm. I wonder what they farm out here. Oh, groats. Those are groats, but I don't know what else they have. Alright, let's head out. On a treasure hunt. Oops. Hopefully I can't move. There we go. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I can't land. I have to save my soul. Okay, so he went north, so let's see if we can gonna find him. So we're gonna have to go around the mountain. Go up. Oh, here's a path. Kinda, sorta. Alright. So of course this abandoned goat farm is going to be like in the middle of nowhere. Hope the boys are keeping up okay. If there's an easier way to get here, but skipping up the mountain here. Alright. Come on, get up here. You can do it. Okay. Oops, hit the wrong button. Okay. There probably was a better way to do this. Maybe? Hi. This is the Grope Farm.
I bet this is it. You go on ahead. I'll keep watch.
Okay. Hello? Guess we're going in. Apostate's Refuge. Let's see. Let's see anybody. Let's head up. Okay. I feel like I'm on a goose chase. Okay, so I guess he's down? But she's down here though. Isn't it? Alright, I guess we have to... Come on, get up there. Nope. Okay. I guess we have to start over. There's Scroats. It's over here. Berg Slog. First entry of the first day of my new life, I hope. I suppose I'm a Grope farmer now. A long way from heir apparent, but I am thankful for the distance. Yes, quite a bit has happened since I last wrote. Tay never came, and I had to flee when the Vortex horrors found me and attacked. Perhaps I have my father of all people to thank for those combat lessons he forced me through. Some kind farmers took me in and helped patch me up. They were respectful of my privacy and even pointed me here after telling them a version of my plight. Should my father send anyone after me, I can only hope my remaining anonymous keeps them safe. Alright. A nice little setup here. Huh. Oh. Back here? Oh, here's a bedroom. Alien jerky. Bed. Huh. I don't see anything. Oh, here's a little office area. Okay, Burke's computer. Log entry 2. Today was a good day. I got up early, fed the groats. I think I'll name the female Bella, but not sure on the male yet. I took account of the repairs needed and was at least able to get this old computer up and running. It gives me hope that I may be able to fix up the model as that have been abandoned here. And to think I argued with my father over a need for engineering skills. Oh, I guess it's Model AS. Not sure. If I ever hear news of Dazra returning to normal, perhaps I'll initiate contact with Tane again. He left far away from serpents and house politics. That's all I really want. But for now, isolated goat farmer is good enough. Everything is catching up with me again. My father, what I've done, the people I've left behind. Most of all, I miss my sister. I never thought all I'd have left of her was a ring. I never thought I'd lose her. Now I'm dying to hear her voice, to have her reassure me that I've made the right decision. She's been my voice of reason for almost my entire life. She was always the one I could talk to about everything, no matter how big or small, or how much she may disagree with me. She should have been the one to take our father's place, not me. The Model AS are up and running, or Model A's are up and running. It should be a good day, but once again I find myself riddled with guilt over what I've done. I keep replaying the last moment with my father over my head. It's not even his words, it's the look of betrayal on his face. He responded with anger, but the blow I struck was deep. I told him I couldn't stand by and watch them destroy themselves, and I rejected everything he stands for. House Veloth, House Varun, and the Great Serpent. And of course I knew full well what my actions would require him to do as head of the Ministry of State. I realize now the position of conflict I put him in. The question remains whether he can let me go, or if I'll one day wake up to Veloth. Bethel. I think it's Bethel, right? Bethel wardens at my door. Okay. So we read all that, but I don't see anything else here. So we're continuing to... What's out here? We can see anything else in here. Hey, Tane.
It's been a minute since I stretched the old legs.
Really? Okay.
Nothing going on out here. How about you? Find anything?
Some old logs, but Varric is living here.
Never thought of Varric as the Dear Diary type. Sounds like it's a waiting game then.
It seems I have uninvited guests. You want to explain yourselves?
Whoa, hey, it's me. Dang. Put the gun down already.
It's not you I'm concerned about. It's your friends.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride. My friend, on the other hand...
Thanks, Barrett. I'm Divine Archer.
I wish I could say I was pleased to meet you, but something tells me this isn't a social call. Please, if you're here on my father's orders, allow me to plead my case.
Yes, I'd like to know your side of the story.
I'm glad someone does for once. I am not sure how familiar you are with our culture, but all I've ever wanted was the right to choose. I was born House Vithal. I was raised to inherit the role of Elder, to run the Ministry of State, to worship the Great Serpent. But I want none of it.
There should always be a choice. That's what I feel. Yeah.
With House Vithal? Easier said than done.
Yeah, Victor sent you to take out his own son. Life or death choices aren't exactly easy.
It's never mattered how much I tried to reason with him. My father simply would not let me go. His pride and the fear of what it would mean for House Vithal is all he cares about.
So what does your leaving mean for the House of Vithal?
Shame, embarrassment, fuel for the other houses to ridicule my father. I don't want any of that for him, but he left me no choice. If he would have listened just once, maybe I could have left on good terms with my father's blessing. Control the narrative, as they like to say.
Yeah, I get it. He's trying to run your life.
Then you understand. All I want is to make my own life. Something Tane understood and was willing to help me with.
The credits help too. But yeah, guess you got the whole scoop now.
Well, I understand the need to help a friend out of a bad situation, right, Barrett?
I was hoping you'd see it that way. I lost my ship to the incident, so I didn't want Barrick running off thinking I could just grab him and go. I was also out all the credits he was gonna pay me. That's where you came in. I figured, why not 2 for the price of 1?
So, now you know my true intentions for leaving, and given the circumstances, I may be here for some time. My hope now is to make the best of it here.
So, why choose to leave now of all times?
I suppose I owe you that much. The truth is, the scaled citadel was the last straw. My people are so blinded by faith and politics, they don't see how it's destroying us. Anasko Varun eliminated half our population in the blink of an eye. My sister Vashti among them.
Oh,
I could no longer live in a society that won't put its people first. That would destroy itself in the name of a god that has done nothing for us.
Yeah, I'll never understand religion, especially at extreme levels like this.
I understand that some people need faith as guidance, but Varun's society takes it too far.
Yes.
I hope you can see why I want to walk away from all this. To start my own life. I ask that you give me that chance. I pray I'm not boring you.
Okay, you're free to go, but I would ask for something in return.
Anything. Name it.
Your ring. Victor wants proof of it as proof of death.
My ring? Vashti gave it to me. It's all I have left of her since the cataclysm.
So then you gotta go back.
Disaster took every physical reminder of her except for this ring. Just wiped her from existence.
Your sister would want you to live.
True. It's as if she's looking out for me. One last time. Take it. I'll find solace in the fact that the ring will remain with my family. And now I hope we are done here. Thank you for seeing reason. I owe you both my life and freedom.
Now that's over with. I'm gonna hang back here, talk to Varric a bit. Besides, I don't want to be around when you break the news to Victor. Do me a favor and find me at the Herald's Rest when you're done.
All right,
Let's
sounds
talk.
like a plan.
When you have time, of course.
Yes, Barrett, later. Right now, we're going to head back to Victor and turn on the ring, and hopefully he will take our little lie.
Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now. Then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello, okay?
Okay. Gosh, this cracks me up. All right, we're heading in to talk to Victor. Let's go find him and let him
To
know
not fully
what we did.
dedicate is to risk the path of the apostle.
Hopefully he won't regret his decision. Hello, Victor. Oops.
Let us speak. You're back. What news do you bring?
Let's do this one. Varric answers to the Great Serpent now.
What have you done, Varric?
This blood is on your hands, Victor. I hope you remember this.
You act like this was a crime. Your own laws demanded death.
And I clearly said exceptions should be made.
No, it was Varric's choice. He knew the consequences.
You were his father. You were supposed to protect him. You think you are doing what is right out of some blind dedication, but you are destroying this house. You already lost one child. You had to murder the other.
Victoria! I will not hear any more of this. It is done. Leave us.
Oh, I am leaving to mourn my nephew whose memory you disgrace with your very presence.
Wow.
Victoria! Leave her be, Luther. The Great Serpent will guide her. She will understand in time and emerge stronger for it.
Something tells me she's not getting over it.
She will. She has duties to perform. Ultimately, I care nothing for what you think. Now, only one matter remains to discuss. Did you find anyone who aided my son in his treachery?
Varric kept it close to the chest. He told no one, as far as I can tell.
Good. I also have heard nothing of my son's disappearance, so I appreciate your discretion in this matter.
You're welcome.
You restored order to this house,
That's all
and
you
have
gave
my
me 1,000
gratitude.
credits? Jerk.
Here, the access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. I have much to arrange.
I would allow Victoria her space if I were you.
I actually just want to let her know that I lied. Can I go talk to her? Actually, I would like to talk to her. But maybe we'll talk to her later. So we're going to go talk to Ekris. Alright, let's talk to Ekris. Give him the codes to the power grid.
Great Serpent guide you in your endeavors.
Hey there.
Did Victor finally relinquish the access code?
Yep. Here you go.
Excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the morning device. Now, let's hope House Steward Kef is as forthcoming as the others.
Alright. That's it for that one. So we have one more house to do, Dukef, which is over there somewhere. And we'll do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.